You can now crouch freely as part of your tool.
Yeah, but they should have had crouching from the beginning.
Tailing and eavesdropping missions have also been revamped. In the original game, getting discovered meant instant desynchronization. Yes, this was a pretty big pain point.
Yes! I'm so happy this is being mentioned like that. Greetings everyone and welcome back to a new video. Now today, once again, I'm back with I don't do them often, but I'm back with a reaction. And today it's gonna be the Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced gameplay overview trailer. There's like two other teasers, cinematic wise trailers, I'm pretty sure. I haven't really watched them. But I care more about the gameplay perspective of these things instead of the actual cinematics. Though Assassin's Creed they do have very nice cinematics. But I already feel like the Black Flag from back in 2013 is already good enough. I'm very excited for this. I don't know how many people can tell because my channel isn't technically widely known for this type of content because this is just something I play in my own time. But I'm very excited and I really wanted to share my excitement for it because even though I haven't really been a big fan for Ubisoft in the past few years, I haven't really played Mirage as much and I haven't even touched Shadows. I still am very excited for Black Flag because it is one of my favorite games of all time. So, without further ado, because nobody cares about these intros, but I have a timestamp for when the actual reaction starts, most people probably have already skipped. Let's get to it.
Hello,
Hey.
pirates. Matt Ryan here, the voice of Edward Kenway. And this is Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced.
Okay, so
13 years
he's
after
back.
The original, this remake brings the classic game back to life, rebuilt from the ground up with the latest Anvil engine to deliver the most.
it's just so weird because I love Matt Ryan. I especially like him as Constantino. It's been a while. I think it was called Constantino. I've watched him in a couple series, but it's just so weird because I'm just imagining Edward Kenway talking into my head how they just improved the engine, and I'm just like, this is kind of surreal in a way, but it is nice that the voice actor came back for this.
Thrilling pirate adventure. All right, let's set sail.
Dash my buttons.
Steed!
Your life is a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure.
Oh man, look at the details on that. I mean, it's not as much improved as I had thought, but it kind of looks good. I just hope performative it works well. But yeah.
You play as Captain Edward Kenway, a
Adewale.
rebellious scoundrel eager to make a name for himself
Oh,
in the
man.
pursuit of glory.
Oh, he
and
looks
freedom,
good.
and a search for a better life.
Seen your face before. Yous mates with them pirates down in Nassau.
Shut your bloody gob.
I know exactly these
Stop
cutscenes,
screaming.
man. It's so funny.
Edward, is it?
Bomb.
After crossing paths with the assassin,
Oh, that's
Edward
Duncan
is drawn
Watpole,
into
the
centuries-old
assassin you
conflict
killed early on.
with secret locations and legendary treasures at stake. Along the way, he joins forces with infamous pirates such as Anne Bonny, Charles Vane, and Blackbeard, and defying empires built on cruelty and greed. Together, in their search for freedom, power, and riches, they'll fight across a treacherous
This looks so
tropical
good, man.
paradise.
I kind of do. I do hope in a way that there's just a tiny bit more content added to Black Flag, because if there's a couple things. As much as I really love the game, there are some downsides that I feel like needs to be reworked a little bit. One is, and I know everyone said it, and I'm gonna be part of that mob mentality, but I did play this game again last year because I was in the mood of playing Assassin's Creed in general. So I played 1 until Origins, and then I kind of stopped. But by the time I got to Black Flag, the amount of tailing missions I had to do, it just wasn't that fun at all. I don't mind having them here and there, but they really happened like 2 or 3 per sequence, and it just wasn't that much of a fan. And the other thing is just, but that's a typical problem that I always found in these games, is just the sheer amount of unnecessary collectibles in the game. Like, for example, the treasure maps for like schematics or gold and all that stuff. Fine, perfect. Add even more. I'd love to have even more maps I also would like to have the maps to be even more intricate rather than just an X with literal waymarks to it. Like maybe add some puzzles to the maps for you to figure out once you get more vast knowledge about the nearby islands to try and figure out where you're supposed to go. I know you'll end up using a guide anyways, but add more to that sort of stuff. That would be exciting. Because if it's just a one-on-one with just slightly better graphics, which I think it's not the case, but I would not really be that much of a fan of, because while I do love it, I feel like the graphics, while they do look nice, I don't think that alone is an improvement enough. But obviously, it's probably going to change a bit. It wouldn't be called Resynced otherwise.
From dangerous waters to dense jungles, untamed lands and bustling historical cities.
Oh, the
From
music is so
grandeur
nice,
of
man.
Havana, the thriving and wealthy jewel of the Caribbean ruled by temperance,
Especially this song.
to Kingston's bustling trade hub, and Nassau, the beating heart of the pirate republic.
I think it most prominently plays... did it? No, I think that was in this world or the one below or something like that. It's actually one of my favorite cutscenes that I'd love to re-see again. Maybe it's your favorite cutscene as well, but literally my favorite cutscene in this game was technically when Edward and Adewale were having a discussion, and Edward came to the realization that he just brought a lot of damnation to the people near him, and that it left him with nothing. And it was his moment of realization that maybe he can find some sort of like destiny or motivation to be something with the assassins. And Adewale was kind of like the anchor that Edward needed. And I really fell in love. Like, I've seen that cutscene so many times over and over again because I just love it that much. Like the character arc that Edward goes through here. I'm still always gutted the way he died because that was written before this game came out. I want to say that if this came out before that part of the story from Connor's grandfather, it would have probably played out differently. But yeah.
The city offers a distinct atmosphere shaped by opportunities and conflicts. The Caribbean world reaches a new level of immersion and realism.
Okay.
Powered by high-resolution textures, enhanced lighting, strikingly detailed environments,
Yeah.
and a new dynamic weather system. Even underwater exploration is more expansive, more beautiful, and more perilous than ever before. With seamless access to cities and locations, the world feels...
This is when Adewale is not part of your crew right now.
Creating the perfect backdrop.
I mean, it does look at that. That looks really good.
And danger is never far away.
Bro, look at that is peak male fantasy right there, bro. I'm also gonna say it. Edward's assassin's outfit is one of the best looking outfits, probably top one for me. And I always try to use his outfit in other games when it is available. It used to be Ezio's Altair outfit that you get by going through all the tombs, which you can use in Brotherhood, but I think it slowly becomes less and less, and there's not many games that have it anymore. But yeah.
Time to draw swords, lads. The combat system has been entirely reworked into an action-oriented experience. While wielding dual swords, pistols, and hidden blades.
I hope at least that there seems to be some sort of like wind effect whenever you do a parry or stuff like that. I like to keep it just a tad bit realistic and not gamify it too much, because it just looks like there's a lot of like camera and shaky effects when doing combat where I'm like, this doesn't happen in real life.
It's a specific role with faster, more fluid attacks and combos.
That being said though, the sound like that's kind of a bit too much. Well, that's speed effect. I don't... I'm not a big fan of that, but what I do want to say, the one thing that does excite me is the sound effects in general from the swords clashing and all that. That needs to be satisfying.
To your advantage. Keep track of your opponents and use all your
it does look good though. Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. You have to press A. You have to turn him around.
And you will be punished.
What are you doing, bro?
Whether you're on the hunt or on the run, mastering your environment is key. As you navigate through cities and jungles, you'll experience smooth and improved iconic parkour moves. From free jumps, to back ejects, and side ejects.
Oh, there we go. We got the hood.
Offer a range of reactive movements.
Oh, this outfit is good.
Tighter control, resulting in greater speed.
You think they would easily do a rogue Resynced at this point, because they're technically the same.
The assassin often calls for a subtle approach. With Resynced and its enriched stealth system, you can now crouch freely as part of your tool.
Yeah, but they should have had crouching from the beginning. I remember when the gameplay trailer came out, which is the part where it's Blackbeard's pension basically, and you could interact with the people around you on the campfire, and you could crouch from bush to bush, and then the game came out. The talking with NPCs didn't exist, and then the crouching part didn't exist. So while it is good, and I admire them being able to add them, I'm gonna say it is the bare fucking minimum that this game needs.
To approach targets.
Oh, I miss the music, man. I mean, I still listen it at times.
Tailing and eavesdropping missions have also been revamped. In the original game, getting discovered meant instant desynchronization. Yes, this was a pretty big pain point.
Yes! I'm so happy this is being mentioned like that. Bro, that has made my day. I'm so, like, eavesdropping, I'm gonna say it, the failing isn't really the worst part, because I personally haven't struggled with the eavesdrop quests as much at all. But it's just how often it happens that it just starts becoming way too repetitive in a way. And while some people might say, but Lucian, you said yourself you're autistic. You people like repetition. There is a certain degree where we decide to say, nah, this is kind of enough. And the tailing really got to the point where I'm like, what the fuck? And at some point you had to do it with your ship. And I'm like, yeah, but now they're just taking the piss, bro.
We remember.
Yes, we do. We remember.
Now, the action continues. Your objectives remain, but your target will react, and you must adapt accordingly.
Okay. Yeah, by killing him. I'm sure he has like a note.
These new interactions offer multiple ways to succeed and progress in your missions.
So they kind of do the Unity treatment for Black Flag, which is a good addition.
Of course. This wouldn't be a real pirate adventure without a ship.
Jackdaw.
Jackdaw.
Yes.
You named your brig after a boxy bird.
Boxy bird.
The Jackdaw. What a beauty.
Yes.
Set sail and freely roam the Caribbean. Now equipped with even more firepower, the Jackdaw can conquer.
This is what we needed, more fucking cannons. I need to take care of these legendary ships again. Bro's already got a bounty and everything. Oh, look at those options.
With new alternate fire upgrades for every weapon. You now have
Bro,
more
this is
power
sick.
and flexibility
This
to
is sick.
overcome opponents' ships in any situation.
I'm gonna grab all the sea shanties, bro. I'll probably be recording this or streaming this when it comes out.
You will engage in epic battles, boarding parties, and fort raids. All of these are back and as challenging, dangerous, and exciting as ever.
Oh, someone fell down from there. Holy shit.
To reinforce your crew, 3 brand new officers make their entrance. Lucy Baldwin, the Padre, and Deadman Smith. Each officer has a unique narrative questline that reveals their backstory. Gain their trust to recruit them to your crew and benefit from their special gameplay abilities. Deadman Smith, for example, unlocks a double shot from broadside weapons.
It is kind of sad that, as far as I know, I didn't really see Adewale as an option, which I get because in the end of the story, he isn't part of his crew anymore, but it's still fucking sad, though. Fuck it, what is? Oh, that is
Explore the Caribbean
Man of
alongside
War
your
music.
crewmates and trusty pet.
Yeah.
That's right. You can now find a cat or monkey for the jackdaw. Engage and plunder other vessels.
Wasn't it possible to get a cat for the jack? Maybe I have another pirate game in my head, but I feel like it was possible. Or was it in another? I feel like I was able to get one. I don't know, I think I'm getting games mixed up, but
Steer through violent storms, rogue waves.
are they going to show the legendary
Just
ships?
Soak up the sun, regaled by shanties new and old.
And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her,
Assassin's
Johnny.
Creed Black
Oh,
Flag
sorry.
Resynced offers a deeper, more immersive adventure that remains faithful to what players love, while enriching the experience with enhanced gameplay features.
Thank you, Edward, for
fresh
telling me.
quests and storylines, including ones for the officers you met earlier and, just between you and me, new narrative arcs involving our old friends, Blackbeard and Steed.
Yes. Oh, even
Defy
Steed.
empires
That's good.
And relive the era's explosive events amidst the ancient war between assassins and Templars in the ultimate pirate fantasy. Gold, infamy, and adventure await. It's time to raise the black flag. Again.
I do have to... Oh, that looks sick, though. I do have to say, I hope... Oh, July 9th. Oh, that is fast. I was expecting October or November. Oh, I gotta get ready. But I do hope there's an option to keep the hood on. Because if there's one thing that annoyed me in Assassin's Creed later on, even though it kinda is a bit too back to realism, I just like having the hood up. It was cool. Maybe that's my autistic tendencies, but I did finish Syndicate, for example. But the first time I bought Syndicate, I couldn't get into it because the only way to put a hood up is by crouching, and then you just have to use the sprint the whole time in order to keep the hood up. Because if you wanted to walk normally, you'd use a top hat, and I was just not a big fan. And Edward would put his hood up for most cases, but back on the jackdaw. And every area in the city that is not marked by red, which is enemy territory, he would just have it down. And I get it. It's normal for someone to do that. You wouldn't put your hood up at all times, but it's also a game. Like, let me look cool, right? Edward looks very cool with a hood up. So yeah, very excited. I will probably buy it day one, but I won't pre-order it because no pre-orders. You fucking crazy. So. Yeah, excited for it. I'm definitely going to be either recording or streaming this. So, yeah. I'm going to keep it here. I've already shown enough enthusiasm about it. I want to thank you all for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone. Peace.